Where's the award going to end up? Is it in your dorm? Is it in your room? Is it going to your folks' house? Where's the award?
So one of them's gonna actually be here, and then the other one's just kind of wherever I end up. So I'll have one to keep with me forever, and then hopefully one will be in here forever. So.
What does it mean to you to get that sort of recognition on a national level?
I mean, it means the world to me, and it means a lot to not only me, but the coaches and then everybody else that's involved in it. So my snapper, William Wagner, and older Brad Robbins, they've done a phenomenal job this year. I mean, you can't get any better than that. So just, we had to sit down at the beginning of the year, like we set our goals, and that was obviously our goal as a unit. So just kind of like, not really, like we didn't expect anything less, I guess you could say. So obviously we reached our goal, which was really cool, and credit to those guys and also the guys up front. No block kicks either, helps a lot.
To the right side here, Alejandro.
Some of the advanced stats before the Iowa game put you guys in Iowa number 1, number 2 in terms of special teams. Do you look at that before that game, and was there any extra satisfaction coming on top?
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in that, being a really good special teams unit. And it's always fun when we can go up against another team that's also really good. We just like to have good competition in all special teams units and just kind of prove that we deserve to be named the best special teams group in the country.
To the right here, Larry.
How would you describe Jake Harbaugh as a coach, and how is he like his dad, and how is he different?
Well, he's obviously great as a coach. You don't get named like the best special teams unit in the entire country if you're a bad coach. So he's a phenomenal coach. Obviously, like here, it's very professional, like with Coach Harbaugh and being his dad, and it's like nothing like too like family or whatever. It's just everything's business here, and they do a great job working together.
To the left, Daniel.
After a season of kicking in pretty notorious Big Ten weather conditions, is there any relief to be going to Miami for the bowl game? And do you find that warm weather makes any kind of difference in kicking?
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. It helps, especially in the cold weather. You get like a little tighter, like your muscles get tighter, ball doesn't fly as far. So going somewhere like Miami or playing indoors like we did last game, and hopefully the next game, it's obviously a lot easier than kicking outside. Like today, it was probably gusting like 40 miles an hour. So it's a lot easier on the specialists, that's for sure.
Stay on the left side here, Michael.
I'm good, Larry. Ask my question.
Great. Ryan, back to the right then.
Has being kicker of the year led to any more NIL opportunities for you?
Not really. I mean, that's not like my biggest focus right now. I mean, I just want to win a championship, so that's kind of like where my head's at, and I'm not really too worried about that, but hopefully that may come in the future. That'd be pretty cool.
Back right, Brandon.
I just wonder, you haven't had to kick it a whole lot, field goal wise, over the last handful of games. What's that dynamic like when it's a better day probably for the offense and the scoreboard when you don't have to do anything?
I mean, I love it. As long as we're hitting a lot of extra points, then that's all that matters. It means we're usually winning games. So I'm not like real selfish about that stuff. Like, obviously, it's nice to hit a field goal here and there, but as long as we're winning, that's all that matters.
All right, just a few more for Jake. To the back left there, Steve.
Jake, after you guys won in Indianapolis, it was such a special time for the team. What was most special about that time for you, and what do you remember about that experience of becoming champions?
Well, I just kind of look back at all the hard work that we put in this year, and just kind of like all the different things that we've done in preparation, because you can see that it has paid off. So just kind of looking back at what we've done in the past to kind of like try and I don't know, change the culture, I guess you could say, and just get everybody bought in. It's been pretty special.